Mic check, mic check. Deuce in the building. Mic check, mic check. Chuck in the building.
Yo.
Mic check, mic check. The chat in the building. DC in the building. Mic check. Let's talk about these commanders, man. Mic check JD5. Mic check Terry. Noah. Mic check Devo. Hey, man.
Man.
Mic check everybody that don't want fire to play till you're 110%. Mic check.
Bubble Rock.
I didn't make it true, playing by the rules. I come apart, babe, but never cool. I didn't make it true, playing by the rules. I come apart, babe, but never cool.
Man, we've been waiting a long time for this, baby. Red Zone in the lab. Commanders. It's time. Let's get it, homie. Welcome back. Another episode of Red Zone in the Lab. It's your boy Deuce. You got Chuck in the building. Chuck, what's good, man?
What's good, man? I ain't been up here in a long time.
Man, it's been wild, right? I ain't been up here in a long time, but now most of last week, couple weeks, man. Missed a whole lot from last week, right? We got Ayuk back in the building, right? I mean, that's what it's kind of. It's been 3 years since we've been trying to get Ayuk, bro. And once again, he's back in the news, and once again, he's going to be a commander.
Somehow, some way, he coming to us, right?
It's like a foregone, what they call it, foregone, I don't know what it is, conclusion that he's going to be a commander, right? But forget all that, right? That's the off season. Right now, 5 is back, right? 5 is back. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. You should be thankful for 5, right? That's something that you should be thankful for. It's been a whole lot of talk about if he should, if he shouldn't, blah, 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 right? But 5 himself said that he wants to come if he's healthy. And I think the crazy thing about the whole conversation about if he should come back or not is the people that don't want him to come back. Some it's because of he's been injured 3 times and we don't have no offensive weapons, right? Another group of people don't want him to come back because he's going to win us games, and that's going to mess up their draft position, right?
No, exactly.
And then you have the group of people that like, if he's healthy, he should play. But what's being missed? What's being missed from the people that's saying don't bring him back because he's been injured 3 times and he don't have no weapons and the team is not good, blah, 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 is the argument with the people that's saying if he's healthy, he should play, is they are totally missing the part that the people are saying if he's healthy, he should play. Like their whole position is as if we're saying just bring him back just cause, when that's absolutely not the case whatsoever.
No, for sure. It's like they just don't understand that everybody's pretty much on the same team here. But people have their ideas of why he shouldn't play. And I think people forget how much of a doctor that Dan Quinn is. Like he's going to have the final say so at the end of the day, besides the team doctor. Then if he feels like that this person shouldn't play, then they're probably not going to play that Sunday. So who knows? We might not see Jaden until 3 weeks from now.
Right. Because that's something like we've seen this story because of the injuries, right? Like they looking good in practice, they running, looking as fast as they've ever been, as healthy as they ever been since their injury, and they end up not playing. Right? That's something about Dan. This is why I think him leaving him in the game when he got hurt, I think that really bothers him. I think that really bothers him because he's been so on key with when it comes to recovery times, he's always with the ladder. Like whatever that ladder week is, that's his goal, right? Regardless of where they are and their markers, as he says, he's always looking to that last game. And that's why I think that he was really messed up when he came back that next day after the game, say like that was on me, right? Like he should have pulled him. But I'm quite sure it's a thing with Jade, man, when it's like the kid wants to be out there, the kid wants to play, the kid wants to get better. But as the coach, you got to make that decision. But it's the decision is so much easier if he's fully healthy. And I think this is the thing that a lot of folk is missing, is that if he's healthy, because we're not just talking about like as a fan, right? Like there's different levels to fandoms, right? So Chuck, I don't know how you've been gone a minute, right? I've been working on this levels of fandom thing, right? There are levels to this fandom, right? Like in like the bottom level, it's not bad. It's not really it's not bad, right? Like it's just I go to games on Sunday, that's it. Right? Whatever happens there happens. Like somebody that's not good, they just not good. They cost us the game. I don't care about the context. Right. And that's cool. Right. And then you have, fans somewhere in the middle that kind of care, right? That follow the team every day, that tweet about the team. And then you got fans that like watch the game back, right? That want to understand why this player did this or this player did that. Watch the YouTube, watch it themselves or whatever. Then you have the fans as do the all 22, the analyzing this and that, right? So there are levels of fandom. And I am learning to see the level of fandom. Because like I've always seen it as a low level and a high level. Where like at Thanksgiving tomorrow, matter of fact, even today, when I went to my grandma's house and my aunt was there, somehow, some way, she's never been out of DC, right? She's never been out. She went on her first cruise a few weeks ago with my uncle, right? Like my uncle is a certified crash out, right? He's been working at Paradise, right? If you all don't know what Paradise is in Northeast DC. That's kind of like what Ken Law is kind of from, right? He's been working in Paradise for like 30 years. 30 years, right? He's a certified crash out. He was dishonorably discharged from the Navy because he kirked out on this, what is it, COP? I don't know what y'all call it. He straight kirked out on him, like broke his jaw, knocked him out or whatever, right? When you go to my grandma's house, Chuck, are you there? Are you still listening?
Yeah.
When you go to my grandma's house, his picture, you take the first picture when you graduate and all that, is sitting on the middle of the wall, 16 by 24 picture of her son, and he only lasted like 6 months. But hey, that's what it is. Anyhow, he's a certified crash out, right? So my aunt, right, my uncle's wife, has never been out of DC. They went on a cruise for the first time, right? They the type that go to 8th and H Day every year, right? Like those are who they are, right? They go on Anacostia Day, right? All the days they go to around DC. Somehow she's a Dolphins fan.
Wow.
Somehow she's a Dolphins fan. I kind of forgot, right? But somehow she's a Dolphins fan. And then the day she told me she was a Dodgers fan, right? Okay, all right, cool. Right? I go to my grandma's house, right? And hey, give me a hug. I just want to tell you good game. I'm like, what you talking about? She was like, them Dolphins. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot. Right? So I would see good, right? So she's trying to, right? But what I've noticed about that type of fan is I don't argue with them. I don't even talk to them about football. I don't. I try my best not to talk to them at all. My uncles, because like a lot of us, like you, the people that's watching right now, right? We got some company in the account. Like man, Los in here. Hold on, Maria Russell. Like who you hiding from? Like, this is not your
For
regular
sure.
account, Riri. Like who are you hiding
That's
from? Like what is
that's a
happening
business
here?
account. That's a business account.
What is happening here, right? So, like, I don't argue with them about sports. I don't. Landalorian was good. Like, I don't do it anymore because people like you and us that watch it, like we care more than what they care. Right. So me breaking down film and like why it happened, they don't care because all they gonna be is like, y'all lost, we won. Like, how can you like? How can you get into a debate with somebody like that, bro? Tell me how.
I don't like. It's like you said. It's levels to this fandom thing. So it's levels to how I respond to you. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I know you're a Twitter troll, like you're only gonna get like that's. No, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get caught up in the moment and I go back and forth, and then it go into the next day and then into the next day. But that's another story. But anyways, if I know you're just a Twitter troll, I'm not going. We're only gonna have about a 5 minute conversation about the game, and that's it. And then it's some people you meet. Like I'll give you an example. Like out here, like in the military, like it's some people that just watch football.
Yep.
So you go up to them. They may know like the superstar players. They may know like a Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes. So but you can always catch them because they'll end up saying the wrong player on the wrong team. And they'll be like, "Oh, you like the Commanders? Oh, ain't that team in Seattle?" They'll say something crazy like that, and then you just got to keep the conversation short and sweet, like, and keep it pushing. But then you got some people like us, where like you got the people that's breaking down film, the people that's going, they know every player on the team and stuff like that. So you really got to be careful on, I say, where you spend your energy, and that's been me this whole year. Like I've been dialing back a little bit. I retired from Spaces, until I get back. I don't do too much on Twitter, so it's really how you respond to these different fans on a personal level, because some people just don't know. They just don't know, dudes.
Mm.
Like, and that's okay. And
It's
I'm not here to
okay.
teach you. I'll give
Exactly.
you a YouTube link if you want to learn. I'll give you a YouTube link. I ain't here to teach you.
Right. Like I'm like, and I'm learning that, right? Because like I post a lot on X, right? I post a lot on X, but like Instagram and TikTok, I really don't even respond. I don't reply because I don't have time. I really don't have that much time to do on X, but I do it, right? So
Right.
when it gets to the point where people be like, he could barely hold a turkey yesterday.
How,
What?
how many pounds is a turkey? About what? 5 pounds?
What? He could barely do what? Like, so I don't, what I'm trying not to argue, right? And I'm trying not to make people feel as if I'm a know-it-all, right? But the fact of the matter is that I care more about the details than you do.
Right.
So if I care more about the details than you do, I'm going to have more of a context of why something happens. Not saying that I'm right, but I'm going to be able to have a conversation about more of why something happened than you are. And it's okay, right? Because somebody could know more than what I know and care more, have more time to do this, and that. What's up, Radar? Right? So, like, I'm not arguing with nobody that tell me he shouldn't play because he couldn't hold a turkey. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Right? I don't want to do that. So, um, that's where it is when it comes to fandom, right? So just to talk about the fandom and Thanksgiving, right? Like I'm not doing that. I do not do that. I've stopped doing them. Even my wife had kind of got on me about it one time, right? Because she was saying how like people, like even at church, right? people say like, this, and this about the Commanders or whatever, and I just won't say nothing. Right, like they're not directly talking to me. They saying it in general around, like when people around. Right, maybe they want me to say I don't know, but I don't say anything unless I'm directly asked something. Then I'll answer it because I'm not doing this. Right, because I know for a fact you're not following it as much as I'm following it. Right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like even around family, she be like, honey, you know they want you to say something. You know they want you to talk about it. You can't be like that. I was like, bro, I just ain't got time for it, right? Because it's just like the nanny boo boo. Like I can't do nothing with that. Because whatever
Yeah,
I
I
say,
can't
they
do
don't
nothing.
care.
I
So
got a homeboy. He's a Dolphins fan, so he didn't even say nothing about the game until like kickoff. He was just like, I think he said like "Have a good game" or something like that. So like he quiet throughout the whole game, and then at the end of the game, he just come like, "Oh yeah, I got bragging rights for the week." I'm like, you can have, I'm like, you can have them. Look at both of our team records. You could definitely have them. Like, don't mean nothing to me right now. So you definitely got to be like, yeah, I guess you got to temper yourself when responding to certain levels of fandom.
you have to, bro. You have to understand. First, you got to figure out. Like I don't have the bullet point on fandom. I don't. Right. I'm just giving you like how I kind of look at the levels of fandom. You got to figure out like the levels yourself. Like do your own levels, right? Like that's for you to do, not me. You can kind of figure that out yourself, right? So, and once you figure it out, like who you are, what you are as a fan, then just move accordingly, right? And if you want to be a troll, then troll on,
Yeah, get your
right?
groove on. I ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, like I ain't hating. Like get them clicks up. Like pay for that check mark. Whatever it is you need to do, you want to do, go ahead and do it. But I'm gonna high reply you or scroll on you. Like scroll up. Like I'm not I'm not dealing with it, right? So that's it right there, right? So congratulations, Marshall Falk. Breaking news. Marshall Falk just accepted a head coaching job at HBCU, Southern University. 3-year deal
Oh,
with an option. Shout out to him. Um,
oh, that band is crazy. That Southern
yeah,
University band.
yeah.
That
So a
band
lot
is
of these
insane.
former players, man. Shannon Sharp is so messy, bro. Like this, I don't know if you saw it because he had T Pain on there, and T Pain had a thing when he was like FDJ Khaled, but he went into more about why he said it, and it really wasn't about DJ Khaled, right? It was just about in general.
Mm.
And they promoting the show off of just him saying that about DJ Khaled.
What?
Oh, they so messy. So all right. So 5 looks really really good in a sense where like what we say in that practice. Of course, everybody's looking at that elbow. It doesn't look like he have a brace. Let me see if I can pull it up. It doesn't look like he have a
I
brace
was trying
on.
to zoom in and look.
Yeah.
Look like
It
no
doesn't
brace up
look
there.
like he has a brace, right? So, but it does look pretty good. Let me see if I can pull it. It might be a little small, but you'll be able to see it a little bit. Yeah, here it is. Right. Oh, hey, these joints is fire.
Hey, I just hit up Breeze and I
Yo,
was like, I didn't know if they were like flight
yo.
posits or what. And then somebody sent them. They like their Oregon colorway, and they think Mariota gave them to them.
Yeah, he had to. He must have picked up some because he was
Yeah,
there this past weekend. I don't know if they honor him in any way, but I know he was there. Bro, these joints fire.
yeah, that Nike
Um,
check hit hard.
yeah, yeah. Uh, I don't know if he plays like I mean the way he's holding the elbow, he's being very careful with it, so he's still like paying attention to it. And I don't know, like he could have always been like that. Like I don't know, and I'm not going back and watch how he kind of keeps his elbow up. But it like he looks himself, right? It doesn't look like it's hindering him, but again, they're at practice, no pressure. Dan Quinn says, it's kind of unlikely he plays Sunday, but he was limited today. So I don't know what that means, right? Like he looks pretty good. There was another clip where Terry was saying that they clocked him at 21 miles per hour from a throw from Jaden today, right? So
So I read
that
that, right?
huh?
I read that and I was like, I don't want to hear nothing from Terry right now. Until he scored a touchdown, I don't want to hear nothing from Terry.
He said Oregon. Okay, Mitch said Oregon dropped a bunch of colorways with a collab with Nike. What's good, Mitch? Yeah, man. So that's what he said, man. He said he clocked 21 miles per hour, man. I mean, it looking good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Who is that? Who is 46?
I don't know, bro. Try to clamp Terry up a little bit, whoever that is. Look, Terry just helping him out, pride. Oh, look at Witt. Hold up. Look at Witt. We got a Witt. Hold up. Is that Witt? Working with the DBs? Is that Witt? Is that Witt? Go ahead, Witt. I see you. Look at Witt. Look at Witt coaching them up. Hey, plant, spread. Look at Witt. We got the ones on. Look at Witt. Witt might be back next year. Go ahead, Witt. I see you. Yeah, he losing weight. It looks stress free.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't got that much gray hair in the beard no more.
Terry trying sizes. Terry trying sizes. Yeah, he willing to learn, man. Tim, where you been at, Tim? You been ghost all season. We ain't seen you all season, Tim. Where you been at, man? You couldn't take it.
After the bye week, Tim. As long as he score after the bye week, then I'll talk about Terry.
Oh man, hold on. Let me see what Deron guys say real quick. Hold up, let me see. And happy Thanksgiving to all y'all out there, man.
Who, Tyson?
What you say?
So you want to see what Tyson got to say?
No, Payne.
Yeah, Tyson, Mike Tyson.
Oh, Tyson. We call him Tyson. Let me see.
Dang, I forgot it's I'm ahead of y'all. It's already Thanksgiving over.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving, Chuck.
Hey, ain't Thanksgiving an American holiday?
Where people
American
actually
holiday,
know what
bro.
happened.
Yeah.
You obviously know what happened because
I mean,
you
you know,
experienced it, and then
depends how you
obviously the
feel
video
about,
came
you know,
out. Any sort of kind of public vindication where people
that
actually know what
smoking
happened?
Nah, I just know next time, just do it in the moment instead of waiting after the play. Just do it in the moment.
You obviously know what happened because you experienced it, and then obviously the video came out. Any sort of kind of public vindication where people actually know what happened?
Nah, I just know next time, just do it in the moment instead of waiting after the play. Just do it in the moment.
You obviously know what happened because you experienced it, and then obviously the video came out. Any sort of kind of public vindication where people actually know what happened?
Nah, I just know next time, just do it in the moment instead of waiting after the play. Just do it in the moment.
You obviously know what happened because you experienced it, and then obviously the video came out. Any sort of kind of public vindication where people actually know what happened?
Nah, I just know next time, just do it in the moment instead of waiting after the play. Just do it.
So all he learned from that suspension was next time I'm not going to wait to react. I'm going to react in the moment and not wait a couple plays later. Yo, that is insane, bro. Bring him back. Extend them.
Yeah, got to.
Extend them, Chuck.
You have to.
Yeah, extend them. Why not? Extend them. The season sucks. Depressed. No, I couldn't take it. Pathetic now. That man Whitney's almost buckled when he was coaching. Hey, man. He back. Happy Thanksgiving. But hey, this locker room is still locked. They live, bro. That's why. Oh, hold on. Let me go back real quick. Hold on. So check this out, right? Yeah, he said not rating no round 10 of punch. And this might be your first time comment, media. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Please subscribe if you're not. Anyone that's on, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Continue to comment. Those of you on X, if you do have a YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and come over to YouTube and chop it up with us. If you don't have one, stay over there and comment on Facebook and on X. We appreciate y'all for tapping in for sure. So this was something that was said a couple of days ago, right? Is that the team or the defense of players gave up on Joe Witt? That he lost the players, he lost the defensive players. But the players didn't give up on Dan Quinn. So, first of all, how like for me, like when I say a team has hold on, I'm staying here. Let me mute this. For me, when I say a team has given up or a coach has lost the locker room, it's really not to a position coach, right? It's to the head coach, it's to the team. Like you lose the locker room, it's lost, it's gone, right?
Right.
I kind of look at that as what's happening doing like these locker room interviews. That's what not so much the press conference, right? But these locker room interviews, because we've seen players crash out on their coaches in these locker room interviews, right? Like we see that all the time, and you can hear them talking, but not one time did you. I mean, at one point, Marshawn was like, "Yeah, it'd be good if you make it a little more simpler," but it was real subtle. Right, it wasn't something that's like, oh, Marshawn and lost a lot. Like it was something real subtle. It wasn't nothing major. But for the most part, the players is always out. We gotta execute. It's on us. We gotta execute. We gotta execute. So that's not losing the locker room to me, right? But how in the world is a player going to purposely tap out on the defensive coordinator, but not tap out on the defensive head coach? Yeah, I'm going to purposely lose my mind or purposely like not play or purposely not do this and do that just so I can get my head coach. Like that to me makes absolutely no sense. Oh, they have their heads hanging down. They getting blown out. What do you expect them to be jumping for joy? They're getting blown out, bro. Like I don't get it, man.
Yeah, I think like sometimes like you got to do the whole I don't want to call it mommy daddy rule, but sometimes you just got to go to the supervisor above your supervisor. You know what I'm saying? Like cuz your I'll say it like this, like your first line supervisor just isn't getting what's going on around them. So you just got to go to the other supervisor and be like, hey, man, this guy's just not getting it, And like, I think after Marshawn said what he said, they simplified the defense. And then he had to pick the next game. As soon as they simplified the defense, I don't remember how sudden it was. But like with Joe Witt, you can just tell that he was like, it just seemed like he was lost. Like he was just trying to band-aid everything together, trying to make it seem good, trying to make like his speeches were okay, but then his speeches started losing traction because they would catch him in what he was saying, and he would like double back and try to make it make sense, But you can just tell like, hey, maybe this DC thing like just isn't working for you right now. Like in this element, maybe you just need to go back to the drawing board. And it happens a lot of times with people, they think they're ready for a certain position or a higher position. They're just not,
right.
It's just not meant for them. And
right.
Like with like a lot of people, they be on X and they be like, oh, Dan Quinn has lost these guys. Dan Quinn has lost a lot. Everything about Dan Quinn too, but that's not the case, man. Like when you look at this team, they still like got that brotherhood or the vibes that we saw last year. It's just the cards we've been dealt this year, man. It's just a bad hand, man. Like I don't think anyone expected this season to go how it's been going. You know, you got all the injuries, you got the kicker situation, stuff like that. So it's just a lot.
And then you have like it's a point where it's like the players like, look, coach, like this is not working. Like you, it's like, I mean, like it wasn't like sometimes when something like this happens, it's like a mutual thing, right? Yeah, y'all right, man. Like I can't. If the players come to him telling you, coach, we need you on the field because we need you to see what we're seeing, right? Because obviously, like we need to talk with you throughout the game as the game is progressing. And you being in the booth, you're not seeing what we're seeing or the questions that we have or what we want to explain to you. Like we're not able to do that. So when they talked about him coming down to the field and the players have been asking him to do that for weeks, that's probably the conversations that was being had. Right. So I think it was more of a like not like, oh, you're trash, you're not good, we're not playing for you no more. But it's like, man, we're trying our best for you, but it's still not working.
Yeah,
Right.
we trying to, yeah, exactly what you said. We trying to do what we can to like help you out, but hey man, it's just not working, man.
And there's so much more to it, right? Like to this season. But nah, man, like I don't think they gave. I don't think the players got. I think they still trying to play. And the thing about players, bro, like players don't tank, bro. Like we talked about early, it's so many like Von Miller, Bobby Wagner, Ertz, Debo, like all those guys have incentives. All these players on our team that's on these 1 year deals. Just think about this for a second. Jacob Martin is 39, no, 29 years old, 29, 30 years old, right? And he's literally having his breakout year.
Yep.
Every major stat as an edge rusher is career highs: sacks, quarterback hits, knockdowns, tackles, pressure rate. All of those things are career high. At 30 years old, on a 1 year deal. So these players is not going to tank. These players has incentives that they're trying to hit, right? And these players are trying to get a second, third contract. They're trying to hang around in the league as long as they possibly can. They're not tanking, bro. They're trying to go out there and put tape not only for this team but for the other 31 teams, right? And you want to be in the best situation possible is each week. So Debo, Ertz, all these young guys, some of these older guys that's on these 1 year deals, these young guys that's trying to establish themselves, that's trying to build their numbers up so they can get these, like get a second contract and not fall to the NFL life expectancy rate of 3.5 years. They want the best player out there to make them better. So if Jaden Daniels is healthy, right, with 6 games to go, whenever he comes back, they want him out there.
Yep.
They want him out there. Right? Like they don't care about draft position. They don't care about the team in a sense with the future. They thinking about right now because they understand that each play can be their last. Bro, we literally seen somebody die on the football field. Not in 1965, not in 1979, not in 1983, 1990, 2006, literally, what was that, 2023, 2022, one of those years, we literally seen somebody die on the football field.
And came back the next year.
We've seen guys get paralyzed on the football field, never to play again. We've seen a guy get concussed so many times to get his head knocked off that he ran off the field and threw all his clothes off and ran off the field and retired. Or waving a jersey, running off the field. It is a one-play league. And if you think these guys going to come out there half-stepping, that's the easiest way for you to get hurt is to be out on the football field half-stepping at any level. Why you think they ban crackbacks? Because you got people loafing, not keeping their head on a swivel. Just on the kickoff. Next thing you know, they get smacked into next week. Bro, they not out there tanking, bro. These players is not. The difference is I think Terry clarified today he's focused on the next rep. At practice, then walk through, then the next game, the next week, they are focused on the moment. They have to be. You can't look too far ahead. Mind the timing. I'm not dismissing the dangers of this game. Good luck to them with the incentives and all that. But I'm a fan of individual players. But I'm team first. Give me my top 5 pick, and I'm done. Right? We've been wanting the top 5 pick for 30 years. We've been trying to get a quarterback for 30 years.
Let me just say this about the whole tank crowd, though. The whole tank for a pick crowd, real quick. Nobody has been right about Adam Peters once. Like, I think maybe one person, I can't remember who it was right about who Adam Peters was going to get in the draft. But nobody has been right about Adam Peters and who he has drafted. So even if we get y'all, I say y'all's because y'all act like y'all own the pick. Even if we get y'all's top 5 pick or whatever, what makes you think it's going to be the person that you keep slamming on these mock drafts and posting on X every other day? You know, so it's like, just enjoy what we got right now. We'll get to the off season when we get to the off season. Like it's okay, you know.
Because I tell you what, all top 5 picks don't make it. Right? I put the numbers out a couple weeks ago. I said it on here. Right? You got about 264 players drafted every year. About 64 of them, up to 64 of them get a second contract. Bro, you can get an Anthony Richardson top 5. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like you you have to trust your GM. And I think if you're a fan that wants to like pick top 5, get the, whatever, I don't think you really trust your GM and your scouting department. Right? Let them worry about that when we get there. Right? Because I've seen bottom 20 players be all pros. Right? Like, I've seen that. Right? You don't have to pick top 10. You don't have to pick top 5. Right? I just like, and it's okay. Like you can root to lose if you choose to.
Who am I
like,
to tell you?
Do you? Like, I'm not upset at that. Right? And you don't have to convince me. Like, I'm not trying to convince you not to root to lose. I'm not doing that.
Not.
Right? I don't have. I'm not doing that. Right? You can root to lose. That's fine. That's your prerogative. I'm not trying to sway you. But I'm not doing it. I don't think the players are doing it. I didn't do it in school, right? I wouldn't do it right now. When we went out there and we played pickup ball for the cookout that we had, I went out there to win.
Bro, we got a turkey bowl tomorrow, and I'm mad because we couldn't practice because I want to win.
Right? Yeah, I mean, like not tank. Like if like I'm saying tank because if you're rooting for losses, then you're rooting for the team to tank, and you don't want them to win. So even if they're not good enough and they're losing, right? I mean, you're winning, but tanking is purposely losing. And be honest with yourself, right? Not just you, Tim, specifically, but you want the team to lose. You don't want the team to win, right? Because you want a good draft pick. Not just you, Tim, a lot of people, right? You want a good draft pick. A lot of people watch it. So you want the team to lose. So in reality, if they win, you're going to be upset that they're winning because you want a better draft pick. So if Jaden does play, you don't want him to be successful because more than likely, if he's successful, they're going to win, which is going to make you upset because you want a better draft pick because you know they're not going to the playoffs. Right? Like that's it's not about, they losing, they sorry, whatever, which is true. But if you're losing, if you want them to lose, you pretty much don't want the team to be successful. Because some people saying, hey, look, yeah, like I want JD5 to look good, but I also want them to win. More than likely, if your quarterback looks really good, you're not going to lose. You're going to win some games. Right? So I don't know, right? I mean, like you don't have to be disappointed. Like but again, like it's the thing about like having levels to fandom, right? A lot of people, right? Like when you just, and it's just based on like what people say, what people tweet on X. Like Tim, I don't know if you're on X. If you is, let me know what your handle is. But like people on X, they'll say, I want to lose out because I want a better draft pick. So I asked, if Jaden plays, do you still want to lose out? Yeah, still want to lose out. So you don't want Jaden to be successful, right? Nah, I want him to be successful. Nah, like you want the team to lose. And even if you feel as though the team is going to lose anyway, hey, right? Like you shouldn't be upset. You shouldn't be caught in a trap. You shouldn't be bamboozled. If you already know the team is not bad, the team is bad, then you shouldn't be surprised about losing. Yeah, but I caution you. But I caution you. I caution you that, like, there are a lot of teams that's had top 10 picks consecutive years in a row.
Jaguars.
And they're still not good. They're still not good.
Titans.
Like, I think a lot of people came back too soon last year. A lot of Redskin fans that like was like, man, forget this team. I ain't watching. I'm going to be a Ravens fan, or I'm not just going to watch. I'm not talking about them. I'm not watching nothing about them. December came last year. You like, no, I'm all in. But by doing that, you did not understand that the defense was horrible. And there was a great chance that we wouldn't be that good this year, in a sense where it all depends on what we do in the offseason. And then this year with all of the injuries, like I think we would be much better. Even with the roster he put together, we would have been much better if we have all the injuries that we have, especially at key positions, right? Like I think we would have been better than what we are right now for sure, right? No doubt at all in my mind about that. But you probably came back a little too soon, man. Right? Like you probably came back a little too soon. And it's rebound because I think Tim said it earlier. Look, I'm accustomed to winning after 1 year. Right. Right. But we know Tim, man. Yeah. So like, let's talk about that. Right? Go back to the Texans. Look at all their drafts. Look at everything that they got for Deshaun Watson and the years it took for them to get where they are right now from that Deshaun Watson trade. Look how many coaches they've been through. Look how many head coaches they've been through. Look how many losing seasons they've been through. The Panthers, yeah, they're better. No, they're not. The Lions, if if folks was a fan of the Lions, they would have fired Dan Campbell the second year. Like they want to fire
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn. Right?
Yeah, do y'all
Like,
remember that year when the Lions lost every close game they played?
yeah. But
Oh,
they
y'all don't
played
remember that year,
yeah. What was that, 2022? Right? Like the
I
last
think
6 or 7 games, they lost every game by like one possession
one possession.
because they were playing hard. They did everything that the fan base does not want us to do. But we want to compare ourselves to them. Right? And like, we're not the only team. We're not the only team that first round picks don't work. We're not on the only team that hope for a player to be good that end up not being good. Like sometimes as Commander fans, like just seeing our team and not knowing, because like for me especially, I've been unfortunate in a sense to like be in spaces of like most of the teams in the NFL. So they follow a lot of other teams. So I see a lot of fan reactions. The Eagles fans literally wants to fire their OC. And they are 8-3. The 49er fans who love Brock Purdy, who wanted to pay Brock Purdy, are literally out on Brock Purdy right now because of the game that he had. It's not just us. It's not just us. It's not just us, bro. It's a lot of these teams. Even when you talk about the Eagles are not the Eagles after 2 years. The Eagles are the Eagles after like 8 years. If you was an Eagles fan, you would have fired their GM year 2. That's facts. Because go look at his drafts. But again, fandom has no intelligence. Shout out to 4:30 p.m. on Fridays podcast. Smokey South and Trail. Fandom has no intelligence. You want you want Adam to move like Howie, but you don't want him to go through the struggles that Howie went through. Because we're a microwave society, right? So you don't want to go through struggles because Howie went through struggle. Matter of fact, Howie was fired or demoted as the GM prior to Chip Kelly getting there. And then he got it back on the other side of Chip Kelly, and he still had 2 bad drafts right after that, but they stuck with him and they let him work it out. But us as Commander fans, we want to compare our team or say, well, look how Howie's moving. Why Adam can't move like that? Why Adam can't do like nothing like that? Because if you compare both of their first 2 years, Adam is on pace to be better. But again, it's a microwave society, and we don't want to go through the struggles. No, it's not you, Tim. It's not you. I'm not talking to you. Don't take it personal. I'm not talking to you. Right? Like,
so real quick. Tim said, I've been suffering as a fan for years. Me wanting the team to get better has not been a fan. He says, I'm not sitting by and letting another 4 years go by and be patient. Like Tim, it's like 100 other people on X saying the same thing. And let me tell y'all, yes, y'all are. Y'all done did it for the last 20 years. So yes, y'all are gonna sit by. Y'all gonna sit by and be patient. Yes, y'all are. Y'all gonna be patient, man. I keep telling y'all, man.
Eagles fan, the O-line ain't good. The secondary not good. Struggle is a part of success, bro. What are we gonna do as fans? I guess we could just like spam hate. right? Like let's just spam hate. I guess if that whatever makes you feel better as a fan, because that's what a lot of fans are doing. A lot of us is spamming hate just to make us kind of feel better about losing. Let me do these mock drafts and get these better players to make me feel a little better about this losing season. When in actuality, these players that we see now, it's not going to be the best players come January, come February, come March. It's all going to change, bro. It's all going to change. That mock drafting is a coping mechanism. It's a coping mechanism for the inability to face the failures of your fandom. That's what it is. It is what it is, man. He said, fire up them 5 hashtags. I'm not comparing Adam to anybody. I was not a fan of a lot of his picks so far. Our brother in the background, Ray got Peters. Look, he on the hot seat. Look. But that's Tim though. Like that's Tim though. That's our man Tim. Like I knew Tim needed some time away. He wasn't around. Tim and Nick. I don't know where Nick is tonight. Nick, you out there, Nick? I don't know where Nick. But Nick sent me something, right? What was it? He was born on the same day that we had went. I think he was born on what they call it, Monday. On a Monday Night Massacre. He was born that day. So he was like, this is why I've been crashing out for 2 weeks. It's the truth, bro. Like mock drafting is a coping mechanism. But yeah, man, but like it's a sad, like I don't know, like I can't. This is why, like, even last year we talked about like when we talk about levels of fandom. I'm not the type anymore. Like I can go to work the next day, right? Like I can talk about the team the next day. Like I can function after a loss. I might need an hour or two, right? But I can function after a loss, right? Like my fandom doesn't go into a sense of me not being able to function in the real life. And I'm being really, really serious right now when I talk about this, especially, you know, the holidays and, you know, this is the season of depression, what they call it. This sport puts you in a position where you're not able to function because of the outcome of a game or like the makeup of the team, win, loss, this and that, I just caution you like to probably step back a little bit, right? Like when you see people breaking TVs and like, I mean, it can get really, really bad, right? It can get domestic. It can get really, really bad, right? Like I was really, really bad, Chuck, a while ago. Bro. I used to fight people. I used to literally get into fights over football.
Over the Commanders or just in general?
Like over the Redskins. Like your team, sorry how we beat y'all. Man, shut up. Pow. Y'all ain't no good. Y'all sorry, man. Shut up. Pow. Y'all ain't got no quarterback out there, man. Shut up. Pow.
No talking, just straight up.
Y'all got Bruce Smith. Y'all old as a mug. Pow. Oh my goodness. Deshaun Jackson told you they was gonna throw a bomb on the first play. Y'all couldn't do nothing. Man, shut up. Pow. It was bad, bro. It was bad. Like I literally had to change the way I view sports. I had to, bro, because I was too like and it's still people like that. Not saying like it's just fandom is tough, bro. Fandom is tough, bro.
I think like I'm good because like we made
Tim
it
say
so
don't give
far.
him
Like,
unreasonable patience. Tim is crazy.
we made it so far in the playoffs last year that I'm content. Like I'm like I don't see what we capable of, so there's no reason for me to be out here in the fetal position crying. You know,
Yeah, I got you.
I'm good. I didn't know
Cause I was
Traylon
there,
Burks
right?
broke
Like,
his finger. Man.
yeah, nah, he ain't had that paperwork. He ain't had that passport right. To this day, like the people that I talk to in the building, nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows how his finger got messed up, bro.
Oh no, I'm saying I'm reading it right now. They said his finger got caught in the helmet and it broke. It literally broke in half, and he still caught the ball.
Oh, okay. So they finally put it out because no one knew anything about it. What's up, CY? I think it might be your first time commenting, bro. Appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please do it. Anyone else, please hit the like button. I don't know if it's a hot or if it's a thumbs up, either one. We also have a community. You can check the community out. We watch film, break film down. That just goes out to the community. That's not public, that's private. But you can join the community. I think it's like $1 or something like that. Just tap in with me. He said Deuce was wrecking all the commanders. Not off the Redskins. I ain't wrecking off the Commanders. I ain't wreck off the Washington football team. But I did wreck off of the Redskins. Cause I used to be mad. My church was like I ain't arguing with my family and stuff. Like, it used to be my cousins. Like they be, hey, I sorry, Dallas, Cowboy. Like, I used to hate that, bro. Yeah, I got bow. My own cousin. Man, shut up, bow.
We gotta clip that up. We're gonna clip that up, and then I'm gonna find the little TikTok animators that we make the little animations. We'll be able to make that.
Oh man, I don't know if Jaden plays though. I don't know if he plays though. I mean, Dan is real iffy, man. Plus with the little thing he did with the elbow, how he got hurt, right? Like I don't think he plays.
Yeah, that's my point. Like Dan's so protective, we might not see Jaden at all, man.
I think
y'all
we'll
doing
see.
all this crying for nothing.
Cause like think about it. I think we will see Jaden. Like we already know how Jaden is when it comes to playing football. Right, he's already said, yeah, we talked about me not playing. Like, I mean, it wasn't nice, but we did talk. Right, he always like, well, I'm better. I feel good. I felt like I could play, but the coaches and the doctors. Then he get to the point where, well, it depends the coaches and the doctors. Well, how do you feel the coaches and the doctors? Like he's getting more and more irritated. Right, the last thing Dan Quinn wants in the losing season is to have Jaden Daniels like beefing with him or not in his corner going into the offseason.
Yeah. He got real.
And the last thing you want is other players to know he's beefing with him. You don't want that. Because if that happens, if Jaden says anything that's like, oh man, like pro not having Quinn, he's on a hot seat immediately. If Jaden is fully healthy, from the injuries he's already sustained, and DQ coach's decision inactives him, and Jaden says like I should be playing, but he don't want me playing. I mean, it could be anything. Or his mom could say, well, he is healthy as a tweet. If that happens, Dan Quinn is at that moment, as soon as that hits, he's automatically on a hot seat going into next offseason. Automatically on a hot seat. He does not have that. He does not want that smoke, bro. No way. He does not want that smoke. So it's gonna be interesting to see how all this plays out. But Dan, like, I hate to be you, bro. I hate to be you. And the other thing that I don't want, I put this out earlier. Those that don't want Jaden to play because of the injuries he's had, please don't be the person that's going, if he does play, don't be the person that's waiting for the I told you so. Don't be a prick. don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy. Don't be the I told you so off an injury guy. Please don't be that guy. All right, let's see what Terry's talking about. Chuck said he tired of hearing Terry. We gonna hit Terry.
Finish strong in these last 6.
Yeah, I mean it's very important. I think every time.
First of all, Terry don't he's going like this is normal for him, right? Like he's always out the playoffs by week 10 and 11, so this is pretty much normal for him.
You go out there, you want to perform at a high level, and I'm trying not to think with the end in mind because 6 games is a lot, and so I just really want to focus on this week. I want to focus on having a great week of practice. I want to focus on bringing great energy to our room and our offense, and when we get to Sunday, the opportunities I get, make the plays. And, so my goal is to help our team get a win this week, come out the game healthy and continue to build on that. But there's plenty of football left for not only for myself to continue to grow, but our team.
I wonder, man, I want to see Jaden with them healthy, bro. The way our season gone, I don't even want them to play with Jaden like him and Noah and Debo. I just want to see them because I need to ease my mind, Chuck. Like I need to ease my mind to like be more in a sense where okay, yeah, it was the injuries, right? Like
Yes.
I know it was the injuries, right? But
Yes.
I want to ease my mind and say, okay, it wasn't. It was more about the injuries and not about the talent or like Cliff or the offense. Like I need to see them out there to ease my mind, but not saying that even if they are out there and they looking good, I don't like going through the whole Terry thing. I didn't care if you paid him or not. I still wanted a wide receiver in the first round. Pay him on that, right? I don't even care if you get Ayuk. I still want a wide receiver in the first round. Matter of fact, even if you trade for Pickens, I still want a wide receiver in the first round. That's where I'm at when it comes to wanting a wide receiver. But like I need to ease my mind. That's why I really want to see him have like his weapons along with that O-line rocking and rolling with him at least 2 or 3 games, man.
Yeah, I'm defense first for the draft. I'm not doing the wide receiver thing. But no, I agree. I think like I want to see because I mean, look at our wide receiver room now, bro. Like if like, well, let's play the hypotheticals. If everyone's healthy and playing, like we got Terry, Debo, Noah, we got Burks, we got Chosen, we got Lane, that to me that's like we got like we got a lot of depth through going through all these trials and stuff. Like we can keep Burks, we can keep I don't know about Noah. Like maybe we lose Noah in the off season, and that's where our draft pick comes in. So
that's why I want to see Jaden. I want to see Jaden with Treylon and Terry and Debo out that joint. See what they look like, man. This practice rep job hype me up, bro. Look at his arms, bro. Look at that cut. That joint job hype me up. I ain't gonna watch too much of that. Don't hype me up. But like Drake Jackson, he's supposed to be playing. See what he looks like. It's a lot, man. He keep calling you sir in the background. Oh man, like that's the thing. Like Tim and Nick, boy, those are crash out. That's all crash out guys. But I'm with you, Tim. Like this year, bro. Like I'm giving him like because I saw the off-season moves. Right, I didn't think they were horrible moves. And then when you really look at it and you really break down what was out there compared to like what we already had, right? It's not a whole lot that he didn't go after, right? I think Dre Greenlaw, Hufunga, those type of guys I really wanted him to bring in. Like he tried to go after Holland, he tried to go after DJ Reed, but they wanted money. They wanted more money than what he was willing to do. So I kind of understood that. But this off season, I'm on his neck, right? It's just year 3. You got money, and I need you to go out there and pay that extra $2-3 million for the best players. Give me some blue chip players. Give me some players that's going to purposely miss practice, that's going to be late, that you got to find right? Like, give me the pick. Like, give me a Pickens that you can't play the first drive because like something that they did. Like, I want those guys, right? Like, I mean, you think about like Charvarius Ward, Milton Williams, but Milton Williams got to understand like. We had Payne. We just, they brought in Kinlaw, and Kinlaw has been really good. I mean, look at Kinlaw's numbers compared to Milton Williams' numbers. Sometimes the highest paid guys is not going to be the guys that produce the most. You also got to think about the teams that they're coming from, what was around them that made them so much better. I don't think Ward has really played that much this year because he's been injured. So I mean, it's I don't think it's penny pinching, right? You just ain't want to pay the extra 2-3 million because he is paying money. Like, he's paying money for these players, right? So it's just how you look at it, right? Like, how in depth you want to go look at it, because, right, like, you can look at the highest paid guys, right, or the best players, but you also got to compare that to our roster and compare that to what their contracts looking like. So all of that stuff matters, right? Like, how deep you really want to look into it. But this year, coming into this offseason, I'm really looking for him to really improve the roster. Regardless of how this ends, but I think it does depend on like a guy like Burks. Like, can he be a wide receiver 3, 4, right? Like, can you lock him up for a couple of years? Because I don't think we need to go looking for a lot of 1-year deals either, especially with these young players like Igbo, Burks. If these guys is looking like some people that's going to be around for a couple of years that you can depend on as depth pieces, lock them up. Give them a 2-year deal, something like that. Like, we can't keep changing the whole roster every offseason and looking at 1-year deals, right? So I'm definitely looking forward to what he does with that.
Yeah, let me respond to Tim really quickly. Like, he said, I said Robbie Chosen is something we have now. Like, we faced our worst nightmare this year, and we talked about it all offseason with the depth at wide receiver, right? Everyone was saying, "Oh, what happens if Terry get hurt? What happens if Debo get hurt? What happens if Noah get hurt?" Well, if you look, all of them did get hurt. I mean, Debo has been the healthiest wide receiver all this year, so you had the concept of
He
Debo and
even been
friends,
hurt.
right? Right. And then you had the concept of Debo and friends out here coming to play. But when you look at the depth we've had, like, Robbie Chosen hasn't been sorry, bro. Like, I think he's catch most of the passes he got at him. So what does that turn into? It turns into a good depth piece. Like, Traylon Burks turns into a good depth piece. Jalen Lane, he's going to get pushed down in the roster because he's going to be now a depth piece, right? You're not just trotting Jalen Lane out there as your starting wide receiver 3, wide receiver
Hey, I'm cooking
4,
some
right?
food. I gotta go take something out of the oven. Hold it down real quick.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
keep talking to Tim.
yeah, so that's what you want is like the depth piece, right? We didn't have any depth at the wide receiver spot. We barely had depth at the cornerback spot. So we faced all of our worst nightmares at the wide receiver position. I wish we kept Mitchell Tinsley. Yeah, I mean, we can say that. Some people saying the same thing about Ford. We threw away people that produce with 5, and we had to rely. I mean, if you're talking about De'Ami Brown, like, okay, I don't think he's done. Like, if you go look at his stats for this year with Trevor Lawrence, like, he hasn't done much at all this year, and I think that's who you're thinking about, unless you're talking about Zacchaeus, which Zacchaeus has still been inconsistent over there in Chicago. Zacchaeus almost lost in the game when they played us. So, like, we're looking at a bunch of old wide receivers, like, trying to piece stuff together, you know?
And I think, like, even what's up, Gus? How you feeling, man? Like, Gus, even plus Gus, Quasi, I see you in the building. I don't even know if that was you, Quasi. Like, I didn't even know. I don't think I knew you was Hanma, Plumber Ham. I'm glad you said who you were, because all this time I didn't even realize that was you. But let's think about this, right? I think we also have to kind of take into consideration when we say, like, we should have brought back Mitchell Tinsley, Olamide, and such and such. But, like, if the wide receiver room is healthy, I don't think we're asking for those guys.
We're not at all.
Right,
Especially not
Gus? Like
Brown.
Gus, right? Like what you think, Gus? Like if all of those guys stay healthy, right? Are we asking for any of those other guys? Like, who are the guys off the practice squad that we relied on prior to the injuries? Terry wasn't on the practice squad. Debo wasn't on the practice squad. Noah Brown wasn't on the practice squad. Jalen Lane wasn't on the practice squad. Luke McCaffrey wasn't on the practice squad. Like, those guys got injured. So what usually happens is when you have injuries, you have to go sign people off of your practice squad or free agents.
Yeah, y'all gonna be doing this on purpose.
Like Crowder is not even on a team.
Crowder's at the house with his feet kicked up.
Right, and he had a couple big moments last year, but he wasn't productive. Olamide is leading the league in drops. De'Ami Brown, Luke McCaffrey has better numbers than De'Ami Brown. Like, bro, like go look at it. Like, go look at the numbers. Go look at the comparison of these players. You're asking us, why do we let go? Go look at the numbers. Compare them to what you have. Like, you can't get mad at Adam because of the injuries. And you can't tell me that Terry, Debo, Noah, Jalen Lane, Luke McCaffrey is not better than Terry, Noah, Crowder, De'Ami Brown, Olamide Zaccheaus. Yeah, we was blowing teams out because nobody was injured. Y'all are literally forgetting that we have Terry's been hurt. Noah's been hurt. I mean, Debo played a couple games hurt. He missed the game. Lane was hurt for a little bit. Luke McCaffrey is out for the year. Like, bro, like the hindsight is insane, bro. Like y'all have to be, but this is the levels of fandom thing, man. Like you have to be willing to go look at the reasons why. You have to be able to say, okay, we should have brought back Olamide. We should have brought back Zaccheaus. We should have brought back De'Ami Brown. It's okay to say that, right? But just take a little bit of time to go actually look at their production. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. I mean, Ertz is still kind of producing, right? I don't think he's producing at the high level because 5 ain't really been there, right? But and Ertz is really a strange one because as much as we want to take away snaps from him, we need him to have snaps, right? Like as much as we don't want to see him, we literally need to see him, right? Like Ertz is definitely a weird one. Marcus, what's up, man? How you feeling, man? Yeah, man, we got to see what Drake Jackson is. Treylon Burks should be back. Drake Jackson is interesting. We just got to see, man. So now De'Ami sucks because of Trevor Lawrence, Tim. Come on, man. Like I just said, like Luke had better numbers than De'Ami during the season, man. This season.
De'Ami was a healthy scratch. How many games this year?
Yeah, he was healthy scratch. Like, come on, y'all, man.
I think it was a healthy scratch like 3 games this year.
I definitely want
Jalen
Ertz to be
Lane
gone.
doing everything Zaccheaus did last year, fumbling the ball, dropping.
Yeah, and Zaccheaus still doing it, dropping passes. But like,
yeah, I just told him that Zaccheaus almost cost him the game against us.
I don't know, Gus. Like, I think I thought he would retire last year, but I think everybody was hype about going to the NFC Championship. They thought they could run it back. We got to move on from Ertz, man. Like Jaden gonna have to he needs somebody else. I'll be surprised if they bring him back. Like, but they probably will. Like, I don't think if he doesn't retire, he'll probably come back here. Because think about a lot of these guys that we have on these last year deals that we didn't trade. Like I absolutely think Zach Ertz could have went somewhere and was like a tight end 2, tight end 3, a guy they can bring in, or if somebody was hurt, they can bring him in. Like absolutely. Like Wiley, like absolutely. But I think these guys probably really want to stay here, bro. You want Kyle Pitts? I never really liked Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, I'm so cool on Kyle Pitts.
But I wouldn't be mad though.
I'll take a rookie at this point.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. That's why I really want to see Jaden with this wide receiver group healthy. I really want to see that for sure. This year, the Commanders got the second highest player. So I think we will be back next year. I mean, even with that, Marcus, like that's absolutely true. I mean, wide receiver, we was down like the top 1 through 4. Like we were literally down 1 through 4. And people get mad at Adam Peters for having practice squad wide receivers when your wide receivers 1 through 4 you starting the year off with literally is injured. Like, what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to foresee 4 injuries in your top 4 wide receivers? How are you supposed to foresee that? I don't know, man. I mean, how else do you improve, Tim? Like, I don't know. I don't know what that means, Tim. You lost me on that one. That's how you improve through the draft and free agency. Like, I don't know. I'm off. Oh man, I want Senate. I nicknamed him Snats and everything, but he's definitely been Senate. He's about to be a number soon. Him being hurt, like during that Dolphins game, yeah, I was upset at that with that ankle injury. Like he had an opportunity to play, but he's never. I don't know, man. We'll see. I definitely hope he goes under on rushing, right? But it's 5. But I would absolutely not want him scrambling. And if he does, out of bounds, bro. No more quarterback draws, quarterback runs, no middle draw, none of that. Like if you got to scramble to get out of bounds or scramble to throw the ball away. And I want you sliding or diving with 5 yards at least for the person next to you. Like I don't care. Yeah. Tim, stop asking what I want from you. Like, give me your, like, keep giving. I'm not trying to change your mind. We just having dialogue, Tim. Keep being you, man. I get the crash. Like, look, I trust me. Like, I get the crash out, bro. Like, I get it. Like in a sense, I'm upset too, right? Like, I thought, man, did you think like I'm not happy with being 3-8, right? Ain't nobody buying my merch. Right? Somebody might buy some every other day, but when we're winning, everyone is more successful. When we're winning, everybody is making money when we're winning. Right? Like, like you know what I'm saying? So like, man, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. All right, we got to get out of here, man. It's Thanksgiving. I'm cooking. I'm moving food back and forth. We got to get out here in a sec, man. Yeah, we all got. I crashed out. I crashed out on Urban Enemy year before last. Oh my gosh, that joint was legendary. Y'all got to go back. I don't know. I don't even remember what those episode called, but I went off for like 15 minutes on Urban Enemy, bro. Because I vouched for that man. What you want to do? You want to do news first, or do you want to do? What you want to do first? Let me see. It's still up here.
See, for reactions, I got a reaction for you.
Little reactions of the day.
All right, what you got?
What's up, y'all? I got a reaction for y'all, and it comes from me, myself, and I. Joe Witt Jr. Deuce, all I want to say is when we had the conversation last year on X and all around, I said it was the scheme. People cuss me out. People beat me up. I said, you know what? All right, cool. We come back in the off season. I said, I understand what he's trying to do. He wants us to, take our D-line and just use our D-line and drop our DBs back. And I said, he going to live and die with it. Well, it cost him his job. Scheme, people. scheme. Scheme is a thing, and it matters. Like everybody's having this revisionist history with Emmanuel Forbes, and he's a scheme person, man. You gotta scheme him up for him to be in the right spot. So that's my victory lap, man. I told y'all that scheme matters, and it does. Sometimes people's schemes or people's ideas that never come into fruition, they just aren't meant for the team at that moment, and that's okay.
That's okay.
That's the reaction.
What you mean by what schedule, Mitch? What you talking about? But look, I ain't being lenient, right? Like I ain't gonna be like I ain't gonna crash it. I ain't gonna like I gotta talk about it. I can't crash out every segment. I can't crash out for 45 straight minutes. Tim. I can't crash out for 45 straight minutes. But yeah, man, like the scheme, man. But look, man, shout out to All Pro Forbes. Shout out to All Pro Curl. Shout out to All Pro De'Ami Brown. Shout out to All Pro Olamide Zacchaeus. Shout out to All Pro Dante Fowler. Shout out to All Pro Andre Jones. Shout out to all the former players that are now All Pro. Shout out to only the players that leave the Commanders that end up being good somewhere else. Shout out to them because we're the only team that happens to them. Shout out to all of them. Quasi, let me see, defensive coordinator coming in. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know who. But one thing I do caution people out here. Keep in mind that Joe Witt was a secondary coach and he became defensive coordinator, and y'all ain't really give him no time to develop, right? Y'all crashed out, one fired, right? Al Harris that's not gotten the D coordinator job either. He's had 2 stops after Dallas, I think, or 1, right? And they ain't why give him the defensive coordinator job. So if you want him to come here and you want him here, are you going to give him? Are you going to give him more than a year and a half before you fire him? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. We lucky a lot of us don't own this team. They would probably move. We'll probably be in New Mexico with the fan base on the team. Yeah, I mean, Al Harris played the game though, but don't get like Ryan saying, you got to play the game to know the game. You know how that ended up. So I don't know, man. All right, what you got? You got any news?
Yeah, I got that WNBA.
It's now time for Riddle News of the Day.
All right, what you got?
What's up, y'all? So we got the roster for the women's national team training camp. It's in Durham, North Carolina. I don't know if it's going to be open to the public or not. It's from December 12th through the 14th. And I'll go down. You still got the picture, Deuce?
Oh, no.
I'll just
put it up.
Nah, it's all good. I'll just go down the list of names real quick. We got Lauren Betts, Aaliyah Boston, Cameron Brink, Paige Beckers, Veronica Burton, Sonia Centron, Caitlin Clark, Kalia Copper, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Griner, Dearica Hamby, Kiki Iriafin, Rakia Jackson, Brianna Jones, Kelsey Blum, Angel Reese, Juju Watkins, and Jackie Young, right? So a lot of them are former players from the actual Olympic team. A lot of these players, I don't know if they're actually going to play. I don't know if Juju is going to play. I don't know if Lauren Betts is going to play. Brittany Griner, I'm not sure. Caitlin Clark, we're not sure if she's going to play yet. She might be out golfing somewhere. But we'll have to see, man, when this comes up on what kind of content we get from the women's national team and who actually ends up making the team. Because I guess they got FIBA this year or something. I don't know. They got something coming up this summer. So we'll see.
WNBA. I know why was people mad at the draft? Did they do like a lottery or something? They said somebody got the same pick or something like that.
Yeah, so they did the lottery, right? And then the Dallas Wings, who had the number 1 pick last year, they got the number 1 pick again this year. And then the Minnesota Lynx, who is, I guess they're currently rated as the number 2 team in the WNBA right now. They have the number 2 pick.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
because they was. Oh yeah, I did remember that because they was saying how the Mavericks and the Wings. I got the #1 pick last year. Shout out to Chuck, man. Chuck put out video. He put the. Let me see what he put up. Hold on.
Who's that? Mitch that put that on?
Yeah.
Hey, send me that, Mitch. I need that. I need some TikTok content. Send me that.
It was really, really bad, Chuck, a while ago, bro. I used to fight people. I used to literally get into fights over football.
Over the Commanders or just in general?
Like over the Redskins. Man, your team sorry how we beat y'all. Man, shut up. Pow. Y'all ain't no good. Y'all sorry, man. Shut up. Pow. Y'all ain't got no quarterback out there, man. Shut up. Pow.
No talking, just straight up.
Y'all got Bruce Smith. Y'all old as a mug. Pow. Oh my goodness. Deshaun Jackson told you they was gonna throw a bomb on the first play. Y'all couldn't do nothing. Man, shut up. Bro, that's real talk, bro. Like that's real talk, bro. That's real talk, bro. Bro, that's real talk. Like no cap, bro. Like fights at school, bro.
I ain't never fought with the Redskins, man.
He's a fight, bro. Like it was bad. It was bad, man. That's why I am like, see, Tim trying to get me back to fighting. That's what Tim trying to do. Tim trying to get me back to fighting, and I'm not going back there, Tim. I ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with you, Tim. All right, man. We about to get out of here, man. Tim, we'll come back in the off season. We'll talk about Dan Cliff and AP time next year. Yeah, remember when Ali what? But yeah, we about to get out of here, man. Please have a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to Chuck already, right? Because it's already Thanksgiving where he is. So happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to the chat. Happy Thanksgiving to X. Happy Thanksgiving to YouTube. Happy Thanksgiving to Facebook. Just know that we're very thankful for all of the support you have shown us down through this year. We're absolutely grateful for it. We're absolutely honored to be able to talk some Commanders, which I had some fun with it. We're absolutely grateful for that. Don't forget to be thankful for 5 tomorrow, right? Be thankful for 5. Be thankful for 17, right? Or not. Like, matter of fact, you probably don't even want to talk about 17 tomorrow, right? Like, it's kind of like iffy, right? Like, his relationship is a little iffy right now with the fan base. So I don't know. He said he ran 21 miles per hour today. So, like, you couldn't watch that clip, even if you're a Terry hater or you mad at Terry for saying, oh, I forgot, Chuck. This is what I wanted to say. This is what I want to say before we get out of here. This is what I wanted to say, bro. They say that Terry, I don't think Terry is a diva, right? I think Terry did diva-like things in the summertime, which I absolutely don't believe he really wanted to do. I do not believe he really wanted to do that, right? Give me the crash out like AJ Brown and them, the Ayuk, the dude that wear the coach tell him to wear black shorts. He come out there joining red shorts. He kick off his red shorts in the middle of practice and got black shorts underneath him. Like the George Pickens that's ready to fight. Like, give me that crash out. Give me the true crash out. That's what I want, bro. Like, I want a true crash out. I want a true wide receiver diva. Give me Ayuk, give me Pickens, give me somebody that's going to come into this team. Because people saying, oh, he going to throw the chemistry off. The chemistry got you at 3-8. The chemistry got you at 3-8. Give me somebody that's when he come out here, like Jay gonna be his best friend. Always give. I don't care. Give me the crash. Like, gonna say, hey man, if you want to win, throw me the ball. We've been trying to get Terry to say that for 6 years. You know, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. Give me the dude that's gonna cut. Hey man, Jay, throw me the ball, man. Hey Terry, not chill out, bro. Like, we love you and all, but man, give me that rock because you keep getting caught in the 5. Give me the rock. Cliff, come on, man. Like, give me that dude. Right? Give me that dude that, like, when it's 3rd and 3 or 4th and 5 at our own 40. Come on, Quinn, man. Man, scam money don't make money. Like, give me that dude. Right? Like, and I might, like, it might be some times that come up, which I be like, man, you gotta relax. You gotta chill out. But I don't care. Give me the dude that, like, a Bobby Wagner type player gotta, like, hem him up in the locker room. Give me that crash out. But stop right there at, like, taking your jersey off on the sideline. Like, maybe a couple steps before that. Like, I don't want that crash out. Like, a couple steps before that. Give me that, bro. That's all I got to say about the crash outs.
I want that, but on the defense, man.
Yeah. Defense, too. Don't mind. Just give me the crash out. But happy Thanksgiving to all. You better get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for chopping it up with us. We know your time is very valuable for you to spend it with us. We absolutely appreciate it. Is this song playing in the background? I ain't even hear that, though. I had it on. I ain't even realize it. We appreciate your time. Oh, what schedule you talking about, Mitch? I'm trying to figure out what you was talking about. What schedule you talking about?
Hey, Mitch, send me that video, too. I need that. I need content.
Oh, okay. What's up, Los? I gotta check with Unc. Like, I don't think we're gonna do tomorrow morning with radio. We'll probably do it Friday morning. We might do radio Friday morning. And maybe Saturday evening, I'm thinking. Red Zone in the Lab. Gonna be tied up Saturday. So we'll kind of play it by ear, but I know for sure Riddle Radio Friday morning. So Riddle Radio, tap into that, guys. It's our own radio show. We've been doing it for like 5 weeks. Really enjoyed it. We got guests coming in. You can join. It's all audio, so you can keep your X persona is only on X. It's Monday through Friday from 8 to 10 a.m. You know, it gives you, something else to listen to if you don't want to listen to the other radio on your way to work or whatever. So definitely tap into that. He said he sent it to you too, Chuck. Or we might do something tomorrow on Thanksgiving. I don't know. We'll see, right? The family acting funny, right? We'll see. Yeah, like, I don't know. I might not. Like, somebody might be like, you don't not cook that turkey dry. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you ain't no more cheese. We should put some more cheese in that mac and cheese. So we'll see. Yeah, Owner the Huddle will be after the game. Well, probably not after the game because it's an evening game. Remember, we got another primetime game. So them joints be over like 11, 12. So I don't know if we're gonna do that or not. But appreciate y'all, man. I know your time is very valuable for you to spend with us. We absolutely appreciate it. Remember, do it because you love. Oh, bro, I didn't even yesterday, Mitch, bro, and everyone that's listening and watching. So I was having issues with my video because that was my first time going doing the podcast in like over a week. So I kind of just opened it up and went along with it. Even though I have issues at front, I thought I fixed it, but I probably needed to kind of reset, shut down or everything and bring it back up. So I can see myself on the screen. So I think I'm on video. So when I go back this morning, go pull a clip from it, I'm like, oh, bro, the whole time they couldn't even see me. So the whole time I'm thinking I'm on video, but I was like, bro. Oh, what's up, Nick? Hey, we was talking about you earlier, man. Tim was crashing out, and I was telling him about the day you was born. I say, if one thing I do know is my man Tim and Nick, they are definitely going to crash out. They are definitely going to crash out. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate all your time, man. We know your time is very valuable for you to spend it with us. We absolutely appreciate it. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart, one love. Happy Thanksgiving, man.